You're the Devil in Disguise, the name of that one, The Misfits, right here on the Tony Jones Show. Before that, you heard from The Misfits, that's right, too, from The Misfits, Diana, the name of that one, both off of Project 1950. Diana off of the original Project 1950 that came out maybe about 10, 15 years ago, and You're the Devil in Disguise, that is on the extended version. So you just learned something. There are two Project 1950s.
It's a first on this show.
That's right. You just learned something right here on the Tony Jones Show. George Garner is my co-host. Filmmaker Brian Casey in studio. He's brought a bevy of his fine actors with him tonight. They are all involved in his newest project, this time each year. But off the air, I think this is a good conversation to bring in front of the mics, and I hope you all can join in the conversation. SAG versus non-SAG actors being on, again, the other side of it. The only difference that I saw was that the SAG people had much better food than the trail mix that I was given.
That's why they SAG.
Is that worth $3,000 a year for better feed?
But they fill themselves with food. They become obese, and that's why they SAG. Is that it? Like I said, my objection to this whole SAG thing is SAG. I mean, I would never. I mean, I'm getting to the age now where my face is starting to show a little wear and tear. I would never join an organization called SAG to help it along. I just wouldn't do it.
I would say like one thing. I mean, SAG does spend a ton of money for 2 seconds in a film. I mean, I've seen them throw $45,000 in a movie, and they've used 2 seconds of it in the entire.
Right.
It's like they just have so much money, they just throw it away.
So on the non-SAG part of things, I was involved with Underdog years back when they came through town, and I played a thug for obvious reasons. And we just filmed all day, smashing up this place, take after take. I was busting up things all day. I was in heaven, smashing the sugar glass, throwing people into things. It was a full day filming with SAG and both SAG and non-SAG actors. None of it made into the film.
So, as a non-filmmaker here, let me understand. So, SAG, they pay to be in. In other words, like, where's all this? You said 2 minutes of film, and they pay a fortune. How does that work? Maybe it sounds something I want to. Actually, it sounds stupid.
It just doesn't seem like it's well thought out, you know? Mm. It's like not thought out at all. I mean,
right.
Movie Denzel Washington that came out a year ago. I can't remember what it was called, but I was supposed Equalizer, yeah. I was supposed to be in one of the scenes where they filmed all day at a beach. I saw maybe 200, 300 people there, and they put me on a Ferris wheel, which is kind of cool. When the movie came out, they used 4 seconds of that entire thing tops of him just like looking at his marriage ring. Like, what?
And Brian, I'm sure you're not at the luxury of spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a Ferris wheel scene.
No, not yet. No.
Yeah, maybe that doesn't address so much SAG's extravagance as maybe just filmmaking and extravagance in general.
Yeah, filmmaking can get very expensive if you don't have people who there's bartering involved. There's people giving their time. People who are passionate about their film project they're on. That's really what starts it off. And like I said, money is very difficult to come across because if you ask investors to give money, they immediately want to know when am I getting my money back?
What am I going to get?
Right.
What's my return? And if you don't have a good solid answer for that, they're like, well, have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Screw.
So
well, no. Why not just lie to them? Why not? I mean, it works on Wall Street.
It works in music. I mean,
Yeah, listen. It works. It works everywhere else. Just tell listen. I need $40,000 for this new to kick
Right.
off this
and
new
it's going to be
production.
huge.
It's going to be huge. Go ahead, Tony. Yeah, it's going to be huge. He's good with the superlatives. And when will I get my money back? Oh, well, you will get it back January 4th, 2017 at 3:00 in the afternoon. Then by the
Because then they
What?
want a contract holding you to that.
okay now, I don't know, how do we deal with fraudulent contracts, Tony?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask some of the people that rent in this building. They might know. That perfectly dovetails into my next question I want to bring around the room, which is, and this again is applicable to all forms of entertainment, but the role of crowdfunding in filmmaking. It seems to be hit or miss. You see folks that raise $500 and they get a little something, and you see folks that have similar type projects and raise thousands and thousands of dollars. What do you all think about the role of crowdfunding in filmmaking, especially in independent films?
Well, like you said, it's hit and miss. I mean, if you find the right audience for what you want to make the film about, and you've got your name out there and you have a buzz around your productions, then you can do pretty well. But around here, there's so many crowdfunding efforts going around that you're basically passing the same money around to each project.
It's kind of like the equivalent of trying to accomplish something on Craigslist.
Yeah,
It's just yeah. Well, do you filmmakers and other creative people, are there in the theater they call it angel investors? I guess it's the same principle here. Is there certain names that is in the grapevine of filmmaking where what I'm saying? Let's say you want to get a horror movie off the ground or a homeless documentary off the ground. You kind of, after a while with experience, you kind of know who to hit up for the money, as somebody inexperienced wouldn't. Or it is just scattershot.
Well, I think getting into money is more when you get to feature films, and so I myself am just learning the producing end. This is our first feature film this time each year. With the next, to answer that question, I would say we're looking at some name actors for the next one, because if we can interest a name actor into the film, then it's a lot easier to go to investors.
To get the backers,
Right.
You can say,
No matter
well,
who
so
they
and so
are.
is in our
Right.
film. We've got a letter of intent, and they'll give money based on that, whatever they think that guy's going to do. That person's going to do at the box office. So.
Right. And then when you promise the money back to the investor, it's only half a lie.
right.
And if you're considering crowdfunding between now and the end of the year with the holiday season upon us, I mean, just forget it. Why are people doing that? I know their hearts are in the right place, but people have other priorities this time of year. And then those that live on the almighty credit have priorities including paying off their holiday debt up until about February.
Yeah. Well, how about if we try, let's get out the old Santa Claus suit, and maybe we can ring the bell for his film. We just don't have just let people assume.
Instead of putting money in there, you could get some filmmakers together and people could throw equipment in there.
Well, no, I'm thinking legitimate money here. I wonder how this would work, right? If I just put on a Santa Claus suit, got the white beard and everything, and just went down near a shopping center and just started ringing the bell looking like Santa Claus with a, I'm saying, I wonder, now, I'm not breaking the law because I'm not claiming to be something I'm not. I'm saying? I'm not saying, this is for the Salvation Army. I'm just setting up and ringing the bell and see who throws money in.
Well, it surely isn't going to work in this neighborhood.
Well, no, in this
People will be taking money out of the bucket. I need a pack of Marlboros.
yeah, this neighborhood being West Warwick. Yes, no. I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe a shopping center on the east side of Providence or somewhere
that's
like
more
that.
like it. We're going to go back down to some music, local music, in fact. When we come back, we're going to talk about this time each year, Brian Casey's newest film coming up, and we'll have his actors weigh in on their experiences with the film. But before that, here's some more local music. The Jesse Minute now, unfortunately, I lament, the now defunct Jesse Minute. This song, Sweet on Me, chances are you heard it here first on The Tony Jones Show.
Bring me the world, I'll eat it up and you will see. Bring me the world, I'll eat it up and you will see. Bring
The valet that wouldn't stop. Sweet on Me, the name of that one. It's the Jesse Minute right here on the Tony Jones Show, online at TonyJones.org. It's Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. Of course, thank you for tuning in with me and hanging out. If you can believe it, not too much time left in the program, so